Welcome back, true believers. Elite Legend back at you guys with another custom showcase. So today's custom is one of my favorite characters from the 70s. It is none other than Bill Foster, Giant Man. This figure saw its start as a WWE 12-inch action figure. Saw it at the store, saw the size of it and the likeness, and I was like, hey, with a little bit of paint and some sculpting, I could turn this into a placeholder Black Goliath, until the folks at Hasbro finally jump on it. Now here you see his standard blue and gold deco. And there you see the masked man, Black Goliath, Bill Foster, a brilliant biochemist that got his start on the pages of the Avengers in 1966. Way back in 1966, the world-renowned biochemist and Avenger Hank Pym had run out of options to locate a qualified biochemist to assist him in his work. There was one man, however, that had just a person in mind, none other than playboy billionaire philanthropist Tony Stark. Tony Stark identified a man named Bill Foster who was working in his plans and research division, and the rest is history. As we see here, Bill Foster came into existence in the Marvel Universe. Now, it would be about 10 years before Bill Foster would try out the Pym particles that would turn him into Black Goliath. Here you see Luke Cage, whom Black Goliath made his first appearance on the pages of Luke Cage Power Man way back in 1975, issue number 24. And here we see issue number 1 of Black Goliath from February of 1976. Here we see Black Goliath in all of his glory. The party's over, punks. There's a new superhero in town. He's strong as a tank, and nothing can stop him. He is none other than Black Goliath. And here we see his action-packed first issue. And that's because you demanded it. Standing at 15 feet of fighting fury, Black Goliath clashed with Stilt-Man, and this is one of my favorite covers of the Black Goliath run. There you see him battling Stilt-Man. When giants clash. And there we see the Stilt-Man. One of my favorite Build-A-Figures of the year. If you haven't checked it out, check out my Stilt-Man review. Here we see Elite Legends kit-bashed Bill Foster on the left and Hank Pym on the right, looking like a pair of detectives from a 1970s cop show. But the true stars of this show are their giant personas, Black Goliath and Giant Man. And let's get a true appreciation for how massive this Toy Biz Giant Man is. This Bill Foster custom is 12 inches tall, and Giant Man stands in at about 15 inches. I don't have a Goliath Hank Pym, so that's why we're showing off Giant Man. Yeah, we're going to need a wider shot and a bigger boat. There we see Black Goliath, Giant Man, and a Amazon exclusive Sentinel, which is probably the only Sentinel Elite Legend we'll get in his collection. And the Sentinel was right. Mutants have been detected. There we see him with his blue and gold buddy, the Wolverine, and of course, the retro card Rogue. And take a look at the incredible detail on that belt. Black Goliath approves. Now, since Black Goliath got his start as a WWE action figure, it's only fitting that I show him next to one of my more recent WWE action figures, the ringside exclusive Mr. T. And I pity the fool who has not seen the Mr. T versus Roddy Piper review in my WWE action figure playlist. Now, for those of you that are interested in articulation, this does not have the standard Titan Heroes balling on a budget, not Hot Toys articulation. So as you see here, this Green Goblin, which I love, only has 5 points of articulation. Arms, legs, head, and that's about it. Let's take a look at the articulation for this Black Goliath using the WWE body. So you can see his arm goes out that far, goes up, has a single jointed elbow. It does rotate at the elbow. Head goes a little bit forward and back, but it's hindered by the collar, which is actually foam. But he does move side to side. There is no waist articulation. I may cut this in half and add a magnet to give him more waist articulation. I strongly doubt we'll get a Black Goliath in the Marvel Legends line. Here you see he has rotation at the wrist. His leg kicks up that much. He can do an impressive Jean-Claude Van Damme. There is no ankle movement. He rotates at the knee, and he does have a single jointed knee that allows him that much movement. So I may cut him at the boot and at the waist to give him a greater range of motion. But for what it is, I'm happy with the articulation on this guy. And as I stated, he's only a placeholder until we get a Black Goliath, which I am not confident that we will be getting. And I don't want the Giant Man Bill Foster because it's a more modern interpretation. So this will do for now. Here we see Power Man and Black Goliath engaged in an epic battle as the Stilt-Man gets away. Let Elite Legend know in the comments below, what do you think about this custom? What other customs would you like to see Elite Legend tackle in 2021? And if you haven't already done so, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you can be alerted to all of Elite Legends videos. I got some top 10 lists coming up and a collection tour coming up. So you might want to hit that notification bell for that. Drop a like, leave a comment, and until next time, make mine Marvel.